शिवम ड्राइवर शिवम ड्राइवर
ये भी पूरा भाई साहब 12 रुपए की
ये लिंक सेंड कर दी है। एंड आपको कोई भी अटेंड करने में प्रॉब्लम हो वेबिनार तो मुझे कॉल कर सकते हैं। जूम मीटिंग के लिए सेंड किया ओके सर।
अभिनव और आकाश से। यह तीनों ही बिजनेस ओनर्स हैं और अपने बिजनेस को ग्रो करने में स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं। गौरव, जो कि अपने रेस्टोरेंट बिजनेस की सोशल मीडिया एंड ऑनलाइन रेपुटेशन मैनेजमेंट करने में अपना पूरा वक्त एंड एफर्ट बर्बाद करते हैं। आकाश, जो अपने कपड़ों के बिजनेस को प्रोफेशनल वेबसाइट और मोबाइल ऐप के साथ ऑनलाइन एक्सपैंड करना चाहते हैं। तीनों ही बिजनेस ओनर्स हैं और अपने बिजनेस को ग्रो करने में स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं। वो अपने बिजनेस के लिए गौरव, जो कि अपने रेस्टोरेंट बिजनेस की सोशल मीडिया एंड ऑनलाइन रेपुटेशन मैनेजमेंट करने में अपना पूरा वक्त एंड एफर्ट बर्बाद करते हैं। आकाश, क्या अपने कपड़ों के बिजनेस को प्रोफेशनल वेबसाइट और मोबाइल ऐप के साथ ऑनलाइन एक्सपैंड करना चाहते हैं। तीनों ही बिजनेस ओनर्स हैं और अपने बिजनेस को ग्रो करने में स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं। वो अपने बिजनेस के लिए अपने रेस्टोरेंट बिजनेस की सोशल मीडिया एंड ऑनलाइन रेपुटेशन मैनेजमेंट करने में अपना पूरा वक्त एंड एफर्ट बर्बाद करते हैं। आकाश, क्या अपने कपड़ों के बिजनेस को प्रोफेशनल वेबसाइट और मोबाइल ऐप के साथ ऑनलाइन एक्सपैंड करना चाहते हैं। तीनों ही बिजनेस ओनर्स हैं और अपने बिजनेस को ग्रो करने में स्ट्रगल कर रहे हैं।
अब आप SMS marketing, Facebook and Instagram marketing and overall company का goal to better digital transformation। अब आपका बिजनेस आपको लगता है ब्रांड नंबर 1 पर और अब आप नहीं चला पाएंगे कि ज्यादा ऑटोमेशन आसान से। आकाश और अभिनव अब अपना सारा वक्त और मेहनत अपने कस्टमर्स को अच्छे प्रोडक्ट्स और सर्विसेज देने में लगाते हैं। बाकी सबको एमबीटी कार्ड कर देता है। अब आप आज ही करें एमबीटी कार्ड से ब्रांड नंबर 1 पर और अब आप नहीं चला पाएंगे। जानकारी के लिए लॉग ऑटोमेशन आसान से एमबीटी.com पर या अभिनव अपना सारा
me a second. Hi. Hope my voice is audible. My name is Abhinav Dubey. I'm the co-founder from MBG Car India Private Limited. We are organizing this webinar on agenda is how to grow your business by using Google without any commission or without any marketing expenses. First of all, I request each and everyone to switch on your mic so that you can actually understand what we are talking about. So before we start this webinar, people are joining, so we'll just wait for a couple of few minutes. Meanwhile, I'll just help you to understand from one by one that how basically this webinar will help you in growing your business. So Google works with approximately 2,800 business categories, and each and every business category gets business from Google. So how Google works, so that's we have to all understand, right? So you have to understand that 96% of people who are using phone in our country are Android, okay, and they have internet accessibility. People go on Google and just type that hotel near me or hotel in Shivaji Nagar, right? Or they can type like the restaurant with a rooftop sitting or a pure veg restaurant near me or near airport or Chinese restaurant. If you are a lawyer, advocate, manufacturer, whomsoever you are, a mehendi artist, or you are a choreographer, people search on Google. They find out certain options that comes by Google My Business. They select the option on the basis of the review and rating, and then give you a call or take directly actions on your website and purchase the product. So Google My Business is all about providing information to the users who are looking for services like yours, and that too at the moment when they are intended to buy it. So Google do this with the help of Google My Business, which is interlinked with Google Maps that every one of us is using for traveling from one place to another. So Google Maps is the most used product by anyone when they plan to travel, even inside the city or when they are traveling somewhere else. And Google has many other verticals such as, for example, Google My Business, Google Travel app for hotels, Google for other verticals just as Google Shopping. Google is there in Google Merchant Centers, right? And Google is also there with another vertical which you call, recently they have launched Google for Education Center also, where you can take live classes and everything. Okay, so once we proceed forward, it's a high time for every business to have a presence on Google. Why? In the last 10 years, what happened is the availability of internet in the hand of common people has increased like significantly, right? And the people have started understanding. My voice, hello. I'll just, hello. It's audible. Okay, so hope everybody can hear me. Thanks, thank you so much. So I was explaining that the availability of internet has been significantly increased over the last 10 years, and people have started exploring options, right? 10 years back, when you wanted to buy anything, you already have one established player in your market, right? That is one photographer where everybody visits and take a photograph. One sweet shop from where everybody buys a sweet. And there's a one hotel which everybody prefer to stay, right? If I'm traveling to Bhopal in, let's say, near to Hoshangabad Road, I'll have a hotel in my mind where I'll be staying, and I'll spread a positive word of mouth. But now that's not happening. People have a best friend as Google, where they go type on internet and search for the product. And that is where you can see the shift on the buying behavior. The saloons are now online with the help of Urban Company, previously called as Urban Club. Your Kirana stores are Big Basket. Your Kirana stores are Amazon, Swiggy, Instamarts, and now even a second-hand car is getting sold on your Car24, OLX, right? And even First Choice. But what happened last 2 years is that searches like near me has been increased by 200. So best doctor near me or the best doctor in this area has been increased by 200%. And the person who is looking for a service at that moment has an intent to buy. There's a proven story that searches results in a store visit 50%. Right. So as we can also see that there are approximately 100 people are there in this room and understanding how to grow their business. And people are also watching us from YouTube. Nobody is typing right now or going to type that detective service near me or a French learning classes in XYZ area because we don't need it. So if a person goes on internet and search anything, that means he has an immediate requirement of it. He explores the options available and buys it, he or she, right? So going forward, we'll help you to understand that how businesses rank on Google. Okay. So how to rank your business on Google? That is what everybody wanted to understand. That there are 70 plus categories of doctors, and each and every area. Let's take an example of Bangalore, right? There are more than 4,800 dentists listed on Google. Okay. Now, if we talk about the hotels in Pune, there are 2,500 hotels are listed on Google. How you will rank in first 3 or first 4? That is everybody wanted to buy, right? So it works on a very simple method. Okay. Google is a program that is designed in such a way that works on certain algorithm. What is those algorithm? It's very easy to understand. Let me just show you this screenshot. Can you see this? This is taken a live screenshot, the hotel in Vimannagar, and on the rank number 1 is the hotel with 5,446 reviews. Okay, rank number 2 is 2,896 review, and rank number 3 is 9,674 review. Your number of reviews are nowhere proportional to your rank, and neither your rating. He's rated as 4.3 with 9,000 reviews. Still, he's ranking at 3rd rank, and he's ranking at 4.3 with 2,000 review, but still ranking on 2nd rank. So what is exactly the algorithm that Google follows? So let me show you the live examples also, so that you guys can understand. This is not just a screenshot, but it will also give you an understanding how it works, right? So this is a Google Chrome, where I'm going to search. Okay, so I'll type like hotel in Indore. Okay, I'm just taking an example. So hotel in Indore, this is just category I'm looking at, and we will search for different categories also. Let me go up and show you. So here you can see that he's recommending us approximately 4 hotels, right? The first hotel is with 2,200 reviews. The second hotel is with 1,000 reviews. The third hotel is 1,100 reviews. Here you can see the difference. Both of these are ranking on the parameter of neither the rating nor the review. I'll just go in detail and show you in 872 hotels which are listed. Okay, we have to leave the ad. The first is Hotel Solaris at 2,100 reviews. Second is JMC with the 1,015 review. Okay, let me just explore this. This is Google Hotel Travel, where people can actually book anything. Okay, so I'll just show you. Okay, so let's start. So first is Hotel Solaris, then 1,000 review, then 1,082. Here you can see the difference. Then you have a 504 review, then a 36 review properties here, and then you have a 209 review and 504 review, then 714 review. Then this guy is having better rating, better review than this property. You can see that, right? And even if you go up and see this one, right? So your number of reviews are nowhere proportional to your rank. Okay, this guy is having 4 rating with 3,900 review, but still he's ranking lower as compared to the other people who are ranking far better than this. So Google is nowhere going to rank you on the basis of your number of reviews. It's gonna work like this. There are already players who have more than 10,000 reviews. They will never let the other player to start ranking. Okay, so if I type like, let's say, restaurant in Dharamshala, okay, just an example. So you can see that here I will go like this. Okay, more places. And this is going to solve your myth. This guy is having 747, 203, 19, and then 57, 4.5 with 57 review. And this guy is having 4.7 with 19 review. Why is ranking better? And he's having 4.2 with 193 review. Okay. If you go down, 4.4 with 105 review. Right, so number of reviews and ratings, and 4.4 with 400 reviews. He should rank over here and he should rank over here, right? So it doesn't matter. Number of reviews are having only 10%. So already 100 people have joined us in this room. I would request the people who are trying to log in can join us live on YouTube also. We are already present in YouTube, so so that other people can also understand. So that has a limitation of 100 people. So yes, so I was trying to explain that number of reviews plays an important role, but not in your rating. It plays an important role on the basis of conversion. Okay, so we are already a Google My Business official partner. So first of all, I'll show you that and then we'll proceed forward. So I'll just type Google My Business partner. Just a minute. Okay, so that's why we are organizing this webinar, not only for making you aware about our product or services, but yes, the agenda is to make you aware that by fixing small things, you can even make a crores rupees of revenue from Google without any advertisement. So these are some 80 odd companies across the world who have a Google My Business official partnership. And here you have a name called Pato, and this is our login. So from where we actually list your business, manage your business, and do wonders, right? So I'll show you some analysis post our webinar is completed, and then you can see that people are actually doing a revenue of crores of rupees from Google without investing a single penny on marketing, right? So let's proceed forward. So how a business basically ranks on Google. Okay, so basically Google will rank you on the basis of couple of understanding. Okay, the first and the foremost important is I'm going to type one of my player. Okay, Sagar Veg Restaurant near Pune railway station. So this is one of our clients. So I'm just trying to give you an understanding how basically Google rank a business. Okay, so once I click on the listing details, okay, I have an access. That's why I can open any of the business backend access, and you can see that this is called a category. So first you have to update the 10 categories on Google My Business. Once your 10 categories are updated, people can actually search you. So let's take an example, looking for a restaurant near me. You are visible. Veg restaurant, Chinese restaurant, fast food restaurant, takeaway restaurant, South Indian restaurant, you're visible. If you're a hotel, then hotel, resort, right? Service apartment, guest house, other things. Like if you're a lawyer, then advocate, lawyer, and other categories. So every category has a sub 10 categories. So you have to update these 10 categories. That is the first and most important thing. So that if a person is looking for a product or service like yours, he can find you on these searches. Number two are called the attributes. Now, what are the attributes? Attributes are those things which are searched with the word category. So let's say hotel with a wheelchair accessibility, restaurant with a rooftop sitting, Chinese restaurant with a live music, or you can have any category like doctor on a in-home visit. So these facility or attribute are pre-decided, which are searched on Google. So Google will give you the list. So in hotel, there are 248 attributes. In restaurant, there are approximately 78 attributes. So it's a veg restaurant. That's why 36 attributes have been updated. So good for kids, toilets, casual, family friendly, group lunch, dinner, breakfast, sitting area, mask required, what kind of a payments you take, everything is updated. If it is a non-veg restaurant, then it will start asking, do you serve the halal food? If you serve wine and liquor, then do you have a happy hours? Do you have this? All these stuffs need to be updated. Once these things are fixed, Google will go and identify about you on internet. Okay, so first what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to update your information, that is a content. If somebody is looking at your services, he will be able to find you. Okay, now try to understand. My name is Abhinav Dubey and my full name is actually Abhinav Shubham Dubey. Okay, what happens is if I give you my 3 documents, one document says that my name is Abhinav, that is Aadhaar card. My PAN card says Abhinav Dubey, and my passport says Abhinav Shubham Dubey. Okay, so what will happen is you will not understand whether these documents are correct or wrong or right. So Google will go on internet and check about your information and find out whether you are available or not. Okay, so how it basically works, it will go on internet and check your information on 7 places. Okay, the 7 places are very simple. The first and the foremost important place is your, let me open one of the listing, Satanand Regency. Okay. So how it works is it goes on Google and find out about your relevant information on these platforms. Okay, so the first platform is your Google, that is your website, or you can say that your blogs or whatever it is written, right? So if you are putting these categories on Google Maps and this is your address, this is your mobile number, the same should be updated on your website. Now, second is your Google Maps. What information you have actually shared them on Google Maps, that will be tallied, right? And then third is your review rating. Now, try to understand, if you're visiting a barber shop and you find out a review stating that very tasty food, right? It's not making sense. So Google also read each and every review of yours, not only on your website, but it also goes on affiliated website. If it's a hotel, it will go on Go. If you guys can check it by yourself, right? It will from Just Dial, also from Facebook, also it will fetch reviews from web kind of a stuff, right? So it will check whether the reviews are relevant or not according to your categories. Okay. Then the third is Bing. So if you don't have, I always give the same example. Bing is nothing but a search platform by Microsoft. Okay, just like a Google, there's a Microsoft also, right? Which is a search platform where you have a Bing listing. But if you do not have a Bing listing, do not create it. But if you're creating it, make it very basic that all the information should be identical. Okay, if suppose I don't have a voter ID card, it's not necessary to have it. But if I have it, then all the information should be same. My date of birth, my address, my name, right? So similarly, all the information will be checked. Then you have Apple Maps, which is searched on Safari, that is iOS. And then you have a Facebook and Wikipedia. Facebook is the most important page that you should create for each and of every business should have, right? So individual have a business Facebook profile where business will have a Facebook page. So once your Facebook page is created, it will be synced with all the information. Now, once all your information is updated on all these portals, the next is Wikipedia. Now, what is Wikipedia? So I always tell you a very basic example. You go on internet and search for anything, right? If I type Amitabh Bachchan, okay, so what it's going to do is first you will find out Amitabh Bachchan about the Wikipedia, right? And Wikipedia will give you a basic introduction about who is Amitabh Bachchan, when he is born, and you can see that there are hyperlinks, right? Tej Bachchan. So these are hyperlinks, are basically a blogs written about their places, right? And then you can see that personal life, all the information is available, and everywhere when you click, right? So you will find out the information about that particular state, Sherfold College also, right? So Wikipedia is all about arranging an information about an individual, about a business, or about anything. So once you have a presence on Wikipedia, and yes, it should be linked with your category and multiple. I'll explain you in a couple of minutes how it works, right? So once your Wikipedia profile is created, that is very much required to rank your business, right? So once all these profiles are created, you will be 50% better than your competitors. So first 25% was your content, your address and everything. 50% rest is this relevancy. So once your profiles are created, it should be relevant. And last 25% remains on your review rating. Now try to understand how the review rating is gonna impact your ranking. Okay, let's take two examples. There is a one business that is X, and there's another business, let's say Y. Okay, so X has got 200 reviews in last 1 month, but he's not taking a reviews anymore for next 2 weeks, where Y is taking reviews, only 60 reviews per month. Okay, so in 3 months he has got 180 reviews. Y will always rank better on Google as compared to X, because as per Google, the number of request direction to your place must have certain number of reviews for your place. Okay, and second, the reviews frequency should be maintained. You cannot do this like 500 reviews in 1 day and then no review for next 3 months. This is not gonna work. So for that, you have to maintain the frequency of review. That's what I was trying to explain you. Let's say there is a brand called Tito's in Goa. They already have 10-20,000 of reviews. How a new restaurant cafe in Goa in that same lane will start ranking if the number of reviews are directly proportional to your rank? So number of reviews is not at all directly proportional, but the frequency of review is the key factor. Now, second is whether you are replying on each and every review or not, and it should be customized. So you cannot write a thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your feedback. This is not right. If I'm going to ask you that, hey, sir, thank you so much for your kind words. So I'm actually addressing you. I should address you with the name, right? So you should say, hey, Abhinav, thanks for this session. It was a great session. We understood and we wanted to proceed with your services. So That makes sense. But if somebody's gonna tell me that, hey, Abhinav, the session was nonsense, right? So I will say that consider my apologies. Maybe I was not able to help you out what you are looking at, but I will try to understand your problem and get it solved. So if a negative review is coming, everybody keep on asking us how to remove a negative review. So that is not possible. When you cannot remove, you don't want to remove a positive review, why a negative review should be removed? So you should answer politely to each and every review that has a percentage. So frequency of review and your reply on those reviews will have another weightage of 15 to 20%, and last 5% remains on how well you are actually treating your Google My Business profile. Now I'll tell you how to treat your Google My Business profile, right? So let's say when end of season sale comes, you put up a board on your shop, end of season sales. Once you have a no traffic, you put up a message that happy hours started from this time to this time. If you don't have an occupancy on your hotel, you go on GoIbibo, you go on various places and put like 10% discount, 20% discount. Why are you not treating Google in the same way? Google gives you an opportunity to float offers, to run events, to collect information, to do whatever you want on Google. And Google give you an insight also at what time people are searching you, at what time your number of calls are low, at what days your number of calls are high. So you can run offers like happy hours, end of season sale, 10% off, all those stuffs have 5% weightage. So once all these are done, you're 100% better than your competitor. Now, the question is, if there are 100 doctors, right, in Shivaji Nagar, and everybody do the same, how the further other people will rank? So for that, I was trying to explain you also that this is something Google, okay, and this is Wikipedia. This has no limit. You can flood a lot of information about you, about your business, about what you have done on both internet, that is Google, and your Wikipedia. So how this can be done is by writing blogs and articles. So how it basically works. So we basically help you in writing these kind of blogs. Okay. So request the dentist a valuable manual to root canal procedure. So let's say a person is going to have a root canal in couple of days, and he visited one of the dentists and searching out on internet, right? So what is the root canal procedure and he find out information about filling up a form over here, and this form will give you the directly a message to you. Okay, and this form has already got 62 visitors, and it is a live form which I'm showing you, right? It is written on 19th of April. Today is 28th. In less than 10 days, it has got 62 views. Similarly, you can see that another written for the dentist will show you for hotels, and show you for other places also. So we write articles about your business, and every article will get certain number of visitors, and these visitors will click on best hotel in Bangalore, and he will reach directly to you. But this is a long-term process. This is not something you get onboarded in the month of January and you say that, hey, Abhinav, you have written 400 articles, and yes, I am getting good calls, but number of visitors are not increasing. You have to make sure that the Hotel Prince Royal, these guys are in 676 reviews with 4.2 rating. And when you see this hotel, bed, breakfast, event venue, extended stay hotel, and wedding venue, right? So these are the 6 categories are updated, and there is a website, mobile number, everything is on place. So your rating reviews will start improving. So people will go on your page, on your blog, read about certain things, what they are looking at, the best time to visit Bangalore, and they find out best restaurant in Bangalore. They just clicked it and they landed to another restaurant of the same hotel. So hotel has 2 listings. One is for the hotel and one's for the restaurant. So they landed on this Royal Spoon multi-cuisine restaurant where I have 1 review, and it's a restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, right? So this is how it start working, but they have updated 51 attributes, right? So it's a Chinese restaurant with a wheelchair accessibility up to the car parking, up to the entrance, up to the lift, up to the sitting. It is a gender neutral. Wi-Fi is available, toilets, atmosphere is casual, good for family, lunch, dinner, whatever is required, reservation required. All they can have is kids menu, late night food, salad bars, checks, debit card, credit card. Even they have a sitting as a rooftop sitting and a light area. So all these like live music, rooftop sitting, and fireplace. So all these attributes are updated. Somebody is looking at Chinese restaurant with a rooftop sitting, it will be visible. right? That's how I was telling you, if you are just a Chinese restaurant, have not mentioned the rooftop or live music inside family, Google Pay or whatever it is, then you will not be visible. This gives you a visibility on the Google searches. But once you start writing the articles and blog, people from across the world traveling or trying to think about anything, planning a party, will read these kind of a blogs, and these blogs will have certain number of visitors, and this blog is for lifetime. So every time people will be coming on it and start liking you. The more the number of blog reader will be, this will become more valuable on internet and start ranking much faster. So that is how your blogging system works. So once you have your information updated, and then you start writing blogs on internet, that is over here, you are basically creating more authentic information available for Google to read and correlate you with those categories where you work, right? And then people will go over there, read it, click on that, rank, come to your website, find your review rating a decent, and they give you a call. So that's how you will start getting more traffic on your Google My Business and for your business from blogs and SEO article. The more the number of blogs you write, your article will start rank, your website and your Google My Business will start ranking much faster. Now the question is very simple. How many articles are required? So sky is the limit. You can flood Google with n number of articles, and it can be thousands of thousands to millions also. We ideally write 250 articles a month. That goes up to 3,000 articles in a year, and then we run a couple of stuffs, right? So that's how it basically works. Now coming to the next point, why Wikipedia? So for Wikipedia also, that I showed you, right? So once we go on Amitabh Bachchan, right? So you can see this, Harshvardhan Bachchan, University of Delhi. So I have to write multiple blogs and multiple Wikipedia articles about your business so that it will get correlated and your Wikipedia also started ranking and you start getting more traffic. So this is the step number 2, putting more and more blogs and more articles on internet to make you more visible and get more traffic for your business, right? And anywhere over here, you are not putting a single penny on marketing, right? No ads, nothing, no monthly charges. This is working out for you for lifetime. Okay, once a blog is written, it's written for the life. Okay, and that's how it is written. I would request everyone, if you have any questions or anything, you can just post this at the end of the session on the chat box. I love to answer each and every question. I'll be available for 1 hour for question answer. So we'll conclude the meeting in next 10 minutes and then we'll start the Q&A. So first step was updating the information, that is categories and attributes. That depends how many attributes are there. Hotel 248 attribute, restaurant 78 attributes, depends on your business. So we have to update those. Now your profile is good and it is verified. It's very good. Now your information is perfect. Now we'll check your information on each and everywhere, whether it is correct or not, if you have a presence, and then we'll correct it so that your information seems relevant and streamlined. Okay, now you are verified to go up. Now next is how I will make you more visible. I'll start writing blogs on Google and Wikipedia. This is how you will get more traffic. Now the third and the fourth most important step in making your business rank higher is this. Let me just open this. Okay, so Google My Business content optimization is done and your SEO articles are started. We write basically 3,000 articles. This is for the 3 months because we take 90 days challenge. Yes, condition is no lockdown should happen. Otherwise, the business will happen, but it will not boost. I'll show you those live example. What was till 31st of December from 1st January to 15th of February and from 15th February onward, how the business fluctuate on the basis of the demand, right? Then we start publishing your news articles. So why news articles? News articles are the relevant PR websites where people go and has a high readability. Okay, so if imagine your business is mentioned in 70 plus news articles, let's say the first and foremost important Google News or a Z5. Google News already have a downloads of 1 billion. You can open up your Play Store or iOS Store, just type Google News and see how many downloads they have. So Google News has 1 billion downloads. Z5 has, that's 10 crores of download. ED Times, Google News funded a very well online platform, and Daily Hunt. So what we do is we will basically publish a news article for you on various platforms like So let me just show you. So this is one of our client from Bangalore, very well-known sports nutrition provider, and they basically have worked with IPL players, right, for Mumbai Angels and Delhi Capitals. So this is a you can mention it, Delhi Capitals. So they were working with 21 for Delhi Capitals, this IPL team, and they basically deals in nutrition and all. And here is their website. So if I click on this website, I'll get redirected to directly to their website. Okay, so I'll just close this ad. Because these are monetized website, people run ad on it, right? Because lot of readability over there. So that's what the Google display ad is. So your article is already published, right? And your website will start ranking to your competitors like anything. Why? Because now you have given lot of more proofs and information to Google that your business is having a presence on the website which are approved by Google, right? And these also get featured under Google News. So that's why it works. But these will be disclaimer article, not the editorial. But yes, the impact on your SEO and the ranking will nowhere affect. It will make your business a very high visibility and advance your search engine optimization. So SEO is all about giving your website the first page visibility, right? So just consider Google as a Kirana shop owner. Okay, a Kirana shop owner has thousands and thousands and thousands of product, and every product has different SKUs. 100 rupees shampoo is also available, and 1 rupee shampoo is also available. What Kirana store owner do is he keep the things which are in high demand near to his hands, and the things which are not in his high demand keep it inside the store. So how you will create that kind of a high demand for your website? By writing this SEO blogs, writing this Wikipedia article, so that people start clicking and Google start analyzing that people are searching for this product through different sources. Number one. Number two, by giving them an illusion that you are present on those websites, there are millions of users are there. Okay, even we'll publish you on Z5. So I'll just show you. Okay, so I'll just type. Okay, so and this is a creating a profile online. Okay, so this is written on Z5 for one of our client, a very well known physiotherapist from Hyderabad. They have one outlet in Pune also, and a very renowned doctor for physiotherapy. And it's not a normal physiotherapy, it's a very serious level of physiotherapy where people come after post surgery or something like that. Okay, and they actually get up from the wheelchair and start walking. So that is how they work. So we have written an article for them, and it started giving them a rank higher. So this can be written for anyone, even if you're a dentist, if you're a hotel owner, if you're a lawyer, or whomsoever you are. This articles will be published. This will give you the highest visibility. Now the last part still remains the same, that how I will get the reviews. So for collecting the review, we totally understand that it is not easy, but that is very much required, because unless you don't have a review, conversion will not happen. I will show you those live, right? How many visibility will increase and how many people have actually got converted. So try to understand. You decided you are now visible. Hotel in Shivajinagar, Pune, now you're visible, but you are having only 50 reviews. And the another guy who is visible is having 500 reviews with 4.2 rated, and you have 50 review with 5 rated. Nobody is gonna call you. Or maybe call you, but 10% or 5%, right? Rest of the people will call him. So the number of reviews are directly proportional to the number of calls. So you have to maintain the frequency. Unless you don't have a 250 plus reviews, you are not considered to be ranking anywhere in Google, right? So, or getting a conversion, I will believe so. So for that, what we do is we provide you a Google review QR code. Okay, QR code is just like you keep for your what do you say, for your payments, right? Similarly, you can keep this kind of a QR code at your office. Whenever you feel like this customer is happy, I can ask him for a review. You can just ask them to scan and give you a review. So this is a bakery onboarded day before yesterday with us from another webinar in Jaipur. They have 20 plus outlets in Jaipur. So you can just scan and give a review. So if you start collecting 2 reviews a day, I always tell people, do not hurry. Just think about 1 or 2 review a day. If you're a lift seller, you cannot get those, right? If you're a builder, you cannot get those. I totally understand. But for 90% businesses, you can take 2 reviews a day. That means 700 reviews in a year. And in 5 years, you will have 5,000 reviews. So imagine starting a journey from 0 to 5 years is 5,000 review, and you will not have time to entertain any of the aggregator or entertain anyone if you have so much presence on internet. So this is how it works, right? So it'll help you out with this Google review QR code, which will give you a Google, maintain your Google reviews, right? That's all. So now second agenda is why MBG and how to work with the MBG. So let me just help you out with our products offering. So basically we have different plans, but we have decided a very basic and a customized plan for this webinar that ranks at 20,000 plus GST, where you will get, but this is discounted for this webinar for only this month, which comes at 15,000 plus GST. Now, what are you going to get in this 15,000 plus GST? And this is yearly, not monthly. Okay, this is yearly charges. So Google My Business Optimization, if you don't have a listing, we'll create your instant listing, get it verified, start working on that. If you already have a listing, we'll take the managership of that and update all the information on that, like your content, your attribute, your links, your ordering link, your appointment link. There are a lot of stuff, right? And then let's give you 3,000 plus blogs and articles from where people will come. This is not in one day. It will be written 250, 200 articles every month. So in a year, it will become 3,000 articles approximately, which will be there for lifetime on internet and will give you visitors every day. So you will get more visits. I'll show you everything as a proof right away after this session. Then it will give you a Google Data Access software. This is a data access software which will give you the database of anyone present on Google as a business owner, 2,800 business categories of owners. So suppose, let's take an example, you're a hotel, you wanted to do a tie-up with travel agent, you can get the data of every travel agent across the world. If you want to tie up any corporate, you get the data of companies, chartered accountant can have. So you can get the data, not of the housewives or a children's or a job seeker. Those data are not available. But trust me, our software works with 2,800 business categories, demat account holder, insurance seller, whomsoever you are. So this software will give you the database access and a verified data, and you don't have to pay a single penny of data across the world. Okay. Then 70 plus news articles that I have already showed you, a Google review QR code that will help you to maintain your reviews on platform and increase your online image and better your presence. A digital business card, this will be provided as a in-house product from MBG card. So our main product when we started the company was a digital business card, and by working with thousands and thousands of clients like yours, we have got the feedbacks to develop the product in such a way that we should not be a vitamin, we should become a painkiller. We should start working on something that start generating revenue for our clients. So then we come up with a Google partnership to provide you a better visibility and more business. We'll also give you a 365 days festival creatives. Why? Because we want you to be in touch with your existing customer and get new customer ties with the help of a creative 365 days in which 70 are festivals. So just a couple of days back, there was a Gudi Padwa, and in next 3-4 days, Eid is coming. So you can wish your festivals to all your customers with a customized logo of yours. And that's all comes at a price of 15,000 plus GST. Now I'll just give you an understanding. This is how the creatives will look. This will have your logo, your number and everything. And you will get this 365 days promotional for 300 business categories we have created. We'll give it to you. You can use it for your promotion. Now coming to the points like how the analysis looks and how the businesses are moving out. That is what everybody is interested in, right? So let me just show you some analysis, okay, of how the hotels start performing or how the businesses start performing. So I always take two examples. One is my favorite category, this is hotel, because I had worked with hotel industry for almost 6-7 years as a business development strategical head when I was working with startups. So let me just open this. Okay, so here, this is our backend access, which I can show you how many businesses and how they grow. So let me just go on analysis. These are a couple of businesses that we work with. We have other listings. So I'll just show you one of our player called AI Infocom. He's from Pune, Apple repair store. Okay. Now you can see that this is the duration which I'm taking. Okay. So I'm taking as a 2nd of November. Okay. To till date. Okay. Then I will show you how wonderful the business happens from Google, right? This guy has got 2,652 calls in just a span of 6 months, not even 6 months. Yes, 6 months. And out of that, 164% is the growth. Okay. And 97% growth in the visibility. 5,63,646 people have discovered it. And on that, Views on the searches are this much and views of the maps are this much. So searches are those people who are coming from the search background, and maps are those people who are searching you on Google Maps, right? This is the discovery. Discovery is the number of people who have discovered you on internet on the basis of the information available, right? So imagine this is also grown with 74% after our tie-up. Now imagine what has happening before November. So from 1st of October to 31st of October, his number was not live, and his total visits was just 1,02,092,000, and the number of call was 0. What happened once the number went live on a very first week, from 2nd of this to 7th of November, you can see that he got 138 calls. That is 138 customers. Imagine how many 2,500 businesses, even if he has served to 60% of that, he has done a revenue of 3,000 rupees. You can do the math, right? 60% is 1,500 people, and paying you an average ticket size of 3,000 rupees, you have done a revenue of approximate, and let's say in this month how much he has done. So 373 calls from 1st April to 23rd of April, right? So even if he has served 50%, he has done a revenue of 50% is approximately 150 approx. So 200, let's say. So 200 people into 3,000 rupees, you can do the math. This much of business he is doing with the help of Google. That's not all. It works similarly for every business category. I'll show you the same example which I was showing you in front, right? Right. So this is one of the best hotel in Balewadi, right? We have onboarded them. We started working with them from 10th of October. We onboarded them. Their listings was owned by few other franchisees, but we recovered all the listings, and we have onboarded them. And now I'll just do this. Okay, they have got approximately 1,950 calls. The growth is 254% with 236% in the views. Now these calls can improve further if the number of reviews will improve further, right? I can give you this. This will come, but grow with the number of reviews and the rating you maintain by using the Google My Business. Okay, I'll show you a couple of other examples also, but the thing is very simple. This works on a very basic concept that your numbers should move each and every month, right? So the SEO article will be written every month, and you have to take care of your Google My Business reviews every month. So this is how it works, and people start getting more and more customers. Now, what about the Google data software that I was talking about? This is a software that we will give it to you. You just have to, I'll just do this. Okay, so this is software. We were taking out the data in the last session for doctors. I'll just clear this. Here you can type any city. I'm typing doctor and Bhopal. Okay, so I'm taking for doctor in Bhopal. You can take out the data of anyone. Anyone means anyone: travel agent, hotel, restaurant, business owner, architect, cement provider. And we will tell you that how to use this software for your business with a strategy, right? So once you click on start extracting, it will go on internet and start finding out the data of doctors available in Indore and start giving you the data and how to verify that this data is right or wrong. Whenever you buy a data from anyone, he will give you a sample size of 30, 40, 50 and then tell you, pay me 5,000 rupees, I'll give you a data of 1 crore. But are you going to call those 1 crore people and verify? That's not possible, right? So how to verify that data? So I'll tell you, okay? So let's take this, Dr. H.H. Trivedi. I'll copy this, okay? I'll go on internet. I'll click on this. I'll put it Indore. I'll enter, right? Let me just check. I have taken city Bhopal. I'm sorry. I have not taken Indore. So I have to check it, change it. So H.S. Trivedi, Bhopal. Okay. So this is the listing. Random listing I'm taking about. And the number is 086000, the last few digits, 086000. You can just go like this, 086000. So whenever the data comes out, it comes out from Google. Every number is verified. You can call them, you can check them, and you can start marketing to these people. How we have reached out to you guys, it's a very simple example. Your data is available on internet for free of cost. I have fetched your data from various websites and reach out to you to join this webinar and understand how you can do your business by using Google. So that's how you can use this software, and you can use other software like WhatsApp marketing software, Voice Blaster, whatever you need, we can provide it to you. And those software you can use and reach out to these people. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm open for questions. My yes, so the question is, my mobile number is on Google is not getting verified. I did it several times, it's getting rejected. What do I do? Can anyone help me with this? Yes, we can surely help you in fixing anything. Your number will go live in 48 hours. That's an open challenge. And so General Hospital, Kashmira, Mira Road. Okay, so first listing I'm clicking and going to show you live. Okay, so this is the first listing of Total Car Care. Okay, so it's a car care. So I'm just go on listing detail. I have a backend access, that's why I can open it and I can show you. So here he has updated 8 categories, which is good. Your website is missing. Again, Google is not going to understand the verified the information. You can keep a free website of Google also, and the attributes need to be updated. Once this is fixed, then we have to check your information on all these platforms, and then we have to start writing the articles. You can use our software and start targeting each and every person in your city for a free car checkup or something like that, and arrange a schedule and get more and more visitors. Many car service provider are using our product and getting. So another listing, I got one. I'll just check this. Okay, Explore India Private Limited. Okay, I'll just check your listing also, sir. We have 4.5 with 71 rating, excellent review rating, but the number of reviews should improve. Now you have purchased only tour operator. Here you should put travel agent, travel agency, flight booking, cab booking, etc., etc., etc. Few name changes should be suggested. And I have to check your website, whether it is secured or not. Whenever you guys create a website, this is the major problem, right? You invest thousands and thousands of rupees in creating a website, but never see this, right? This is not secure. It is clearly mentioned your connection is not secure. You should not enter any sensitive information on this website. For example, this as a attacker will get it. And trust me, this will not open in Apple Safari. Try to open it and you will not find it. Why? This SSL certificate is not enforced. SSL certificate is nothing but this lock sign. You have to find this lock sign in your website. Ask your website developer, if you already have a website, to immediately enforce the SSL certificate. Until unless your SSL certificate is not enforced, your website is not going to rank and your Google My Business will not rank. You try to run ads on this and then you will see the result. Clicks will be thousands, but you will not get a single inquiry. So this is first thing you have to fix. A lot of stuff need to be suggested, and then I can say that yes, you will start getting more and more business. I'll check a couple of other listings also. I request you guys will share a Google My Business form. You guys can fill up that form if you wanted to have a one-on-one session with me and interested to purchase our services. Our team will arrange a meeting with me personally. And okay, Sun Moon Powers, 23 reviews, decent enough rating. Rating is good, but the number of reviews are not that high. You should maintain. Okay, so 6 categories are updated. I can say good. I have to check again the information on all these platforms. That practically right now is not possible, but we can increase it to 10. Okay, and again I'll check on your website. I just click on website. Yeah, it's secure, so you can see this lock sign. That's fine. Now we have to do a couple of changes in your About Us section to rank you better and make sure the number which is mentioned on over here and on your website should be similar. Yeah, it's similar. So that's fine. So these are the couple of things we check. So a lot of stuff need to be done over here, and then you can get better business from Google. You are based out of Bangalore. We have a team in Bangalore. Somebody can meet you in person if required. Otherwise, I am always available to take Zoom meetings and help you. So, so let me open this offers craft. Okay, so your listing will fetch up in a couple of seconds, and I get an understanding. So it's just a e-commerce service you have mentioned, sir. Nothing else is mentioned. So I can see over here also I have an access. So e-commerce service. and no attribute, nothing. I can check your website whether it is secure or not. This is most important. So yes, you have to make sure your news articles and blogs are most important, because hardly your business is actually online. So other is Mr. Praveen Desai. I am just opening up one by one. Sign Communications, Plasla Communications. It's an advertising agency in Ahmedabad. We have many clients in Gujarat. So advertising agency, only one mention. You should highlight it better. Are you a digital marketing? Are you a print marketing? What kind of advertisement agency you are, right? So people will understand. Again, the information need to be tally. Number of reviews are just 14, which is not going to work. You have to have minimum 250 review that I told you, and not in one day, with the frequency, with those things. So that's what people say when you join a gym, right? So it takes 30 days to see the results by yourself. And your website is not secure, sir, by the way. Please ask your website developer to fix the Ssl certificate. Otherwise, you will never get a rank on Google. That's my suggestion. Rest is yours call. But yeah, that's if you work with us, we will never start the work until the Ssl certificate is not fixed. I'll just click on Siddharth Sharma. I just request everyone, we are dropping one Google webinar form. Kindly wait for a couple of minutes to check, so that Money Tree Partner something. I'll just check it. So my team is sending you a webinar, the one-on-one meeting link. Kindly fill this form, and you will get a one-on-one. So it's an investment services. So you have to be more realistic, what you exactly do and how it works, right? And everything. And I still request, please guys, if you're sending me the link, I love to answer each and every query, but there's a limitation of time. So I'll try to answer each and everyone's questions one-on-one. And but yes, here I'm trying to answer the questions which are coming one by one to me. Okay. Yeah, SSL certificate basically comes free with your hosting. Okay, if you create it from any developer, you can ask them ki, kindly fix the SSL certificate. Ideally they charge you $2,000 or something, but yes, that is actually important. You are investing 1,000 rupees on getting a simple domain. You are investing money on your hosting and everything, and the website is of no use. How will it make sense, right? So again, you're okay. I'm checking one by one. If I missed, consider my apologies, because I'm checking one by one. Okay, sir, I'm so sorry if you are not sharing the link. I'll not be able to open your. I cannot search it right away, right? So Happy Home Infocom Private Limited. You don't even have a listing. Okay, so it's not opening up. I'm trying to open. Okay, so if it's yes, we can create it without, for approximately 2,700 something categories. We can do the instant verification without any postal code or anything. But yes, there are 14 categories such as legal advisor, packer and mover, repair services, that cab taxi provider, where listing is not possible without a postal code. If somebody is telling you it is possible, it's a fake. It cannot be done. To be precise, 14 categories are there where Google has a limitation in India which will not allow to do the listing. So if you are not falling on those 14 categories, we can create the listing in anywhere, any location without any postal code verification. That too, instant listing can be done. Okay, so this is the form, guys. You can fill it, and meanwhile I'm looking others. Okay, I'll check. Okay, so craft I have already checked. Okay, so I think I have given my inputs to each and every one of you. I request again to kindly fill the form. We are sharing it for the one last time, and it is also available in your YouTube chat box. And you guys, because the people who are watching us from YouTube will not be able. Okay, so this is the jewelers, Kavita Jewelers, only one review, and it's mentioned only jewelry. So bridal jewelries, right? Are you dealing in astrology, nugs mein aap kaam karte hain, whatever it is, right? So we have to keep all those stuff. Number one. Number two, your phone number, your website, nothing is available. Try to understand. If I'm looking at your jewelry shop, only one review, nothing is available. Why would I buy products of lakhs of rupees from you? right? It's not possible. So you have to fix those small things for jewelers, for architects. Yes, we understand that people will not buy jewelry online, but yes, they will go online and check your listing fast and then take a call whether they wanted to buy you from you or not. So we suggest people, so it's a wedding planner in Bhopal. Our products works amazing with for wedding planner, every category. We give you a guarantee by using our software. Also, you can get a lot of business without investing on leads. Trust me, for wedding planners, you have to build your network faster. Okay, because if you don't have it, so it's in wedding planner, event planner, wedding dress designer, wedding service. Are you not into corporate event planner? Are you not into other stuff? So we have to update those information. I have to check. Your rating is very good, by the way, but your reviews are not good. For event planners, you have to have a different kind of a strategy to rank your business. You have to take a testimonial from your customers and ask those people to give you photographs of the places where you have already done, and then you can see that how your business starts moving, right? And imagine once you have 10,000 reviews, what will happen? You already have 10,000 reviews. It will take time. And I always tell people that, guys, you have not started a business for one day. When we start a business, we started for long term, right? I have a vision that I want my business to be done by generations, right? And all my clients should be retained with me for longer term. So doing that, you have to create, like now you can see that it's straysusme.com. I don't know whose website was that, but it's not secure. You can see this, right? Kindly get this fixed, guys. Please check your website. If it doesn't have a Ssl certificate, first and the foremost important thing is you are not going to rank until unless it is sorted. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking forward to have a one-on-one meeting with each and every one of you. Whoever is interested in availing our services, our pricing are the most affordable pricing across the country. We can challenge it. If you get the product, what we are giving in less than that, it's available for free. So just fill the form and come back to us, and we will help you out with each and every query you have. And we make sure that, and you can also, if you are not able to reach out to form, I request you can use these two numbers, 9589200458. I will type those number also. You can send a WhatsApp on these two numbers with your company name. If you are not able to fill the form, do not do the duplicacy to avoid multiple calls to you. Otherwise, the team will call you for the multiple time and they will ask you for your time. So that's all. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for giving this understanding and helping me out to give you an examples of with so many live examples. So looking forward to meet you personally and solve each and every problem related to your Google My Business. Thank you.